Show no mercy.
On it.
As you command.
Okay, we are in Virtual Kingdoms. This is a kind of cute little real-time strategy game based on lots of different island maps. 4 teams. You are the red team. I discovered this when I was looking for something to play sitting down as I was feeling a little bit under the weather. And it's a very nice little game. Cheap as chips. I think I bought it in the sale for a mere €3. I'm not sure if it is still in this sale, but might be worth a look at the price. I think the normal price is €5. First thing you'll need to do is get your farms down and some houses too to increase your population of villagers. You can spin your buildings around any way you want. You have various resources. You've got wood, rock, food, and something called knowledge points. This is your town center, which you start with, and a little farm. There are 3 other enemy teams on this island. I've increased the power level of the purple team, so they are the highest threat to me. I think that's them over there. Now, they're pretty close to me. They're either going to attack me or one other team first. I'm hoping they'll attack someone else first, so that gives me time to build up my defenses. One of the most important buildings you'll need to make as soon as you can is the barracks, as this produces all your military units. Very important building. Probably a good idea to build 2 of those eventually. You will need to build another town center at some point as well to increase your population capacity and available land usage. Let's get some more villagers working. Your villagers automatically start working on various jobs as soon as they are spawned. There are these random enemies dotted around the map as well. Some of them protecting treasure chests, which you'll need a few military units to take out those soldiers. Then instruct the villager to open the treasure chest. So yes, now I just need to build up my villagers, build up my resources, and get my military units, start to grow my military units. You can increase the play speed of this game, but I like to take it at a leisurely pace. That's my barracks built. Set a collection point. Now we've got our other units here. This is a university. This is quite important because it produces knowledge points which you'll need to upgrade your units and your buildings. You might want to build 2 or 3 universities as well at some point.
At your service.
Now I've got a few military units now. That's enough to take out these little soldiers here with these hammers. And then I can access the treasure chest, which gives me some kind of, I don't know, additional resources of some kind. There we go. If your military units are close to an enemy, they'll automatically start attacking. You've got bowmen, you've got cavalry, you've got on-foot soldiers. You can upgrade to knights as well eventually. Right, that's cleared up that.
Acknowledged. Advancing to new position. As you command.
Grab myself a little villager here, any villager. Direct them to the treasure chest. And they will open it to reveal its abundant treasures. Come on, little fella. Open her up. This is the first time I played this particular map. One thing I'm not sure about is whether this game is still being updated and developed, which I hope it is, because in its current state it is slightly basic. I would hope that more variety in terms of units and buildings are coming, and as all the maps are islands, it would be quite nice to have some naval units at some point.
Advancing as ordered.
There's another treasure chest. That's guarded by 2 cavalry knights. I think I can take them out. A little bit of a battle going on here.
Enemy attack incoming. Give no
Down goes
quarter.
one.
Show no mercy.
My guys have got some damage. You can spawn a healer by building a temple building, and they'll automatically heal your units. Right, open her up, mate. Oh Christ, there's another knight nearby. He's attacking my bowman. Destroy him. There we go, he's down. You can redirect your villagers to do other tasks. Sometimes it doesn't work, I'm not sure
As you
why.
command.
Now, let's see, this is my temple. Oh, something just upgraded. My temple, that's for producing healers and converters, which convert enemy units to friendly units. But the healers, they're pretty important. You're going to have to heal up your troops. Now let's get more houses, because we need more population capacity if we are to build an army of sufficient strength to destroy the enemy. More farms as well, I believe. There's the purple, the yellow, the greens, and I am the red team. So the purples are either going to attack yellow or red first. I'm hoping it will be yellow.
Heading to coordinates.
Now, one very important thing is once you have your barracks, you can deploy your bowmen to the barracks, where, as you can see, they will be automatically healed, and from whence they can fire at enemy units. You can have, I think you can have up to 6 bowmen on your barracks. That's a very important defensive measure. You can also upgrade your bowmen to veteran bowmen. Now I'm going to put down another town centre, because I think that gives you more building space and more population capacity as well. So I think always have at least 2 town centres. There we go. Your little villagers will automatically start building structures. I like that they automatically get about their jobs. They do their jobs on their own. Sometimes there's a few standing around doing nothing. I don't know what's going on with them. Now you also have defensive towers. Also quite important. My main way of winning this game at the moment is building extremely strong defenses. Let's put another tower in. You can upgrade your towers too. I'm not seeing any attack movement from the purples. You can teleport yourself to any part of the map. Now here are the yellows. They don't seem to have, they haven't even got barracks. So they're no threat to me. But the purples will probably overwhelm them easily. Now there's the purple guys there. They've got a barracks up. They have a small force of military units already available. Let's head back to my base. Right, I'm going to place my second barracks now. My strategy for building up my defenses is something I'm calling the Dragon's Mouth, which is going to be 2 barracks with my military units in between, and flanked by towers. This will create an extremely strong defensive area where I'm hoping the enemy will engage my military units within this area, so I can fight them while they're being pummeled by arrows. You can also build something called a siege factory, which gives you catapults and also movable towers that can be manned by bowmen, which are actually quite cool. I like those. Purples are attacking the yellows, I believe. Okay, we have our first military action, major military action here. Yep, I think they'll quickly defeat the yellows. Yeah, they're causing chaos here. The yellows, they have no military force whatsoever, I think, to respond to this. So that's good. That gives me more time. Now I'm building up my forces. Now I do have here, you can cluster your military units into groups. So what I'm going to try here is I'm going to send out a little kind of skirmish of my horses and see if I can draw some of the remaining purple troops back down into the Dragon's Mouth. Let's see if this works.
Understood. Securing the objective.
Here come my guys. You can zoom in and out and fly around the map. It works very nicely how that works. I like that. Right now, as soon as I start attacking, there go the remaining purple units. Now I'm going to try and draw them away. Try to draw them back towards my base if I can.
Understood. Preparing for counterattack.
This is a standard tactic I've been using.
At your service.
Sometimes they don't follow all the way, and sometimes they do.
Acknowledged.
There's a couple chasing me down the hill. They're running away, they're running back. Damn. My tactic has failed. Can I re-engage them? Here we go, look, there's one isolated geezer there. I'll take him out. Or at least I've done a little bit of damage.
On it.
I'll bring back my horses. That didn't work as I expected, really, but now I don't have enough resources to upgrade that unit yet. There's a mill as well to store more food. Now the purples, they're still attacking. I'm bringing in my horsies to attack these limited purple geezers. There we go. I'll take him down. Oh god, there's a few more.
Enemy units are approaching.
One down. Take down this guy.
Destroy them.
So I'm trying to weaken the purples a little bit while they're attacking the other teams.
Fight for your lives, soldiers.
Is that villager attacking the purple, or is he just farming? I don't know. Alright, well I've done a little bit of damage to the purples. There's no point attacking the yellows, really.
Understood. Repositioning units.
They're not going to be any threat, I don't think. Holy crap! There's a massive purple force just deployed. They must have deployed as soon as I started attacking their stragglers. Can I draw them back somehow? Blimey.
Enemy forces near.
Can I attack
Marching orders
one of their
received.
villages or something? I'll see if I can draw them further towards my base.
Hostile forces closing in.
I don't really have enough military units for that kind of thing at the moment. Right, I'm upgrading, I think now, my bowmen. They become kind of wizened veteran bowmen once they're upgraded, with white beards. Purples are still attacking the yellows.
Heading to coordinates.
That's good, that gives me more time to build up my defenses. Now, who will they attack after the yellows? Will they go for the greens, or will they head over to me? They've got quite a large force here, look. They're completely decimating the yellow team. This is why I'm going to need to engage them in the Dragon's Mouth at my base. Oh, look at that poor little villager. He's getting hacked to death. Righty-ho. Now, I've got my towers. I've got 4 towers. Let's put some more towers in and build up the Dragon's Mouth. Another one on this side. So hopefully we'll funnel them down into this area, and they'll be surrounded by bowmen and towers, and they'll be sprayed with multiple arrows as they attack my main force. At least that's the plan. Let's get some more houses. I'm going to need the population capacity for my military units. Where can I put this house? Here. I believe this game does have a Discord. I may try and join because I want to know if it's still being updated. I hope it is. I like it. It's very nice. I think it does need more complexity and more units and stuff, but this is a nice city down, relaxing game to play. That's it. The yellows have been defeated, completely defeated. Now it looks like they're planning their next move. Is it going to be me, or is it going to be the green team? They've got a pretty damn strong force. I don't think I can withstand that force. I don't know, even in the Dragon's Mouth. They're heading down the hill. They're going to attack the greens. Perfect, perfect. They're going for the greens. Right, that's good for me. Now this should give me sufficient time to complete the Dragon's Mouth. Oh dear. The greens won't last long though, that's the only thing. They also have no defences. I don't think they've got a barracks. It's a massacre. It's a bloody massacre. Bowmen are launching arrows. Jesus Christ. It's on a bike. They've hit me in the head. Right. They have a tower, at least. They've got one tower. Not enough to substantially weaken the purples. Now, I wonder which direction the purples are going to come from. If they come from the greens direction, they'll head into the undefended part of my town. I want them at the front. I want them in the dragon's mouth. I've got these fancy strong knights as well. Okay, they're still destroying the green team. That's going to hold them up for a while. Very good indeed. They're heading back up to the hill. Looks like they're heading back to base. Now that's good, because that means they'll be attacking me from their base, which will be heading right down into my defensive area here. My forces have built up quite a lot. I think I'm almost ready to take them on. Look, I've got a decent force down there in the Dragon's Mouth. I've got towers, I've got 2 barracks, fully manned with bowmen. Let's get another tower somewhere around here, towards the back. Might as well have my defenses as strong as possible. It's looking good. Now here's my expeditionary force. I'm going to use them to try and draw the enemy down into my trap.
As you command. Understood. Forming.
Maybe if we attack a lone villager, perhaps. This guy here. Do some hack and slash in. Are they coming? They're on the move, they're on the move. Now I've got to try and kind of stay out of their range, but not too far that they run back to base.
Acknowledged. Advancing to new position.
Who's that geezer there? There's a geezer there. How are we doing? Damn, they've abandoned the chase, I think. They've abandoned the chase, look. Let's attack this guy. Come on, I need to aggro them. I need to get them down into the Dragon's Mouth.
Heading your way.
Who is that fellow who keeps walking up the hill?
Understood. Repositioning units.
I don't want to launch my attack directly at the purples. I want them to come to me. Here they come again.
Understood.
Can I draw them all the way down? There's a big force. We'll have to try and stay a bit closer. Keep them constantly engaged.
Heading to coordinates.
Whilst gradually moving down the hill. Even if I lose 1 or 2 horsemen, I think I can still defeat them. Alright, this is looking better, this is looking better.
On the move, heading to coordinates.
Who's that geezer who keeps coming up the hill? Maybe he's one of my horsies.
Hostile forces have launched an offensive. Understood. Forming defensive line.
Right, they seem to have stopped. They're pretty close, they're pretty close. Right, let's head into the Dragon's Mouth.
As you command.
Let's finish them off. Here they come, right into the arms of death. They're going to get massacred, look. Flaming arrows. I've got my healers also healing up my units as well. I've got like 4 or 5 wizards there. Domination. Total domination. There are my expert upgraded archers. That's it. That was a walk in the park.
Advance.
They still have a military force left up there. Can I get those as well? I've only got 3 horses left in my group. There's one guy left here. Look at him. He's getting massacred. Chopped to bits.
Understood. Deploying.
There is a
troops.
handy option to select all military units, which is quite good on the map. If you select the sword.
Acknowledged.
My
Advancing
barracks
to
has
new
been
position.
upgraded. That allows you to put even more bowmen on the barracks. Let's put this guy in. There we go. Good, good.
On the move.
They've got a force stuck on the hill there.
As you
Can I
wish.
get them down into the dragon's mouth? I think I can. I send out my horses again to aggro them.
Marching orders received.
Here they come, here they come.
Acknowledged. Establishing perimeter.
That's it, follow me. Follow me. I think this is essentially
Pursuing
one
enemy
now.
forces.
That's it, they're perfect, perfect. They're heading into the slaughter. Towers are responding, bowmen are responding. No problem. Nice. Very nice indeed. Take them down. Take them down. I like the flaming arrows.
Enemy pressure.
Victory is mine. Units are being healed up. Now I believe that just leaves me one option, which is to go to the undefended purple village and utterly destroy it. Let's get a siege factory down first as well. So that will help me destroy the village, create some catapults. Select all military units. All military units
Advancing to
on the
new
way up.
position.
This should be easy. Oh, they do have some archers left, I think. Look, by the bar, they've got some archers left. Should be, my guys should be able to take them out. They do have a tower as well. I'll have to take out the tower first.
Give no quarter. Show no mercy.
That's going to be shooting my guys. I have to get my wizards in as well. We'll soon have this village destroyed. I think in the next game I'm going to increase the power of 2 of the teams. Because maybe it's a little bit easier currently. There are my wizards. Right, let's select all military units to destroy the tower. Need to destroy their defenses. There's my bowmen shooting their flaming arrows. So yeah, they'll destroy all the buildings quite easily, but it is nice to have a few catapults come in and speed things up a bit. Boom! So there we have it. This is Virtual Kingdoms. It's a nice, relaxing, city-down little RTS. As I said, I do hope it's being still updated because it seems it has potential for more complexity and more units, more buildings, maybe some bigger maps or something as well. Naval units would be nice. Got my 2 catapults. Boom! Boom! Down goes the buildings, down goes the houses. So if you're into RTS games, this is a cheap little fun game. And yeah, hopefully it will be updated too. More military units on the way, but this is basically over. See you in the kingdom.